All right, MTG next door. I got six more packs in this box. Let's just rip it. Let's do it. I'm feeling it. Not that I haven't enjoyed this. In fact, I very much have. I've got a lot of cards. I've got some interesting decks I want to make. Mostly just while prices are cratering, I want to see what I got out of this box so I can just, you know, spend 20 bucks and buy all the things I didn't. So we'll put these guys right here and let's just go down the line. So I'm going to read the ones I haven't got yet. Treasure token. All right. Really like Kaya with the mohawk. That's a good look for her. We'll put our art card there. We got a snow island. We'll put our snow lands down here. And then we got an open the omen path. We got a goat rider. We got some dwarven reinforcements. Gold mod champion. I don't think I've gotten this guy yet. So 2 and a white for a 2/3 dwarf warrior. He pays 1 and a white and boasts, and you can tap target creature. That has limited all the way in it. Shackles of Treachery, 2 and a red. Basically, it's a betrayal card, and then if you get it to deal damage, you can destroy target equipment, which is an interesting take on it. Ooh, we're already into some uncommons. Alright, Icebind Pillar, 2 and a blue. Tap some snow mana, and you can tap target artifact or creature. And we got another uncommon. Alright, we got my third Narfi. So if anybody doesn't have a Narfi at this point in time, let me know. Got another uncommon. This is an interesting one. Blizzard Brawl. I feel like that's just a tongue twister waiting to happen. So green for a snow sorcery. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, the creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Those creatures fight each other. Alright, if you're playing a snow deck, this is awesome, because this is removal, and then you attack with that creature as well, and you just don't care. You just don't care. So, yeah, I've got a deck I'm thinking of that I want to put that in. Seems like this is pretty fast to be hitting a rare here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a Saga. Let's see. Showdown of the Scald. So, I've already pulled one of these. If anybody else in the playgroup wants it, y'all let me know. We'll just read it because it's a rare. 2 red white. First step is exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. And then 2 and 3 are whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So you want to play this one, I think, on like say turn 5. Then you can play a land if you got it. Play some spells. Put some +1/+1 counters, etc. Anyway, I don't think it's a bad card, I just don't know. Alright, no, I guess we did go through this. I got another Icebind Pillar. That's kind of lame. And then we've got a foily Tuskeri Firewalker. Alright, and we'll put our token there. That pack was kind of meh. Kind of meh. Alright, we got a stupid game token. We got boy, that's some nightmares right there, man. Alright, we got a Woodland Chasm, depending on how you want to be about it. Got a Giant Ox. Arnie slays the Trolls, which whoa, so just one common in this one. Okay. Arnie slays the Trolls. I agree with Stitch. Check that art. That is just epic. I mean, I would actually buy a cup that had that on it. So red, green, target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Add a red, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature you control. And then 3, you gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Now, I thought Stitch said this was useless. I think this is great in the right deck. I think I know a deck I'm going to try to put it in. But then again, Mr. A says I'm the only person he knows that plays Sagas, so we'll see. Alright, we got another uncommon. Rootless Yew. I think this is a new one. So 3 green, green. It's a 5/4 tree folk, and when it dies, search your library for a creature card with power or toughness 6 or greater, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. That's interesting. Let's see, another uncommon. We've got Savala, Ice Shaper, 1 red-green for a 2/4 troll warrior. It is also snow. You can pay 3 and tap it to create a colorless snow artifact named Icy Manolith with tap and add 1 mana of any color, and you can pay 6 red-green. I think I'll pull this now. To tap this guy, look at the top 4 cards of your library and cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. And then you put the rest on your the bottom of your library in random order. Alright, we got another uncommon. We got a replicating ring. Stitch and I both pulled these. We got an avalanche collar. Definitely got one of these guys. We got a frost auger. This one I think might be new. So 1 for a snow creature human wizard. It's a 1/2. Pay a little snow. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a snow card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. Alright. So basically card draw if you play your stuff right. Another uncommon. We got a Basalt Ravager, 3 and a red for a 4/2 giant wizard. When Basalt Ravager enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. So if you're playing giants or you're playing wizards, you can basically just... any target. You can do some damage to a player's face. I always like damage to people's faces. Alright, we got a rare. This is interesting. Oh, another Blood on the Snow. Alright, so I pulled 2 of these now. If anybody wants it, let me know. Just because it's a rare, I'll read it again. 4 black, choose 1, destroy all creatures, destroy all planeswalkers, then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow you spent to cast this spell. That's a pretty good one. And then, alright, we got Finn the Fangbanger. With his alternate art. I think I pulled him last night. So 1 and a green for a 1/3 Death Touch human warrior. I always like Death Touch, and whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So that's kind of sweet. And then we've got a Foily Gladewalker Guardian. 1 and a green for a 1/1, and when this card enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And then we just got one of these things. First player to win 3 categories is the winner. This looks dumb. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but this thing seemed dumb to me. Alright. Let's see what we got. Alright. I mean, I was really happy I pulled this guy. Art is pretty sweet, too. Art card there. Snow Swamp. Berg Strider. Litjara, Kinseekers, Goldvein Pick, Cinderheart Giant, Squash. Interesting. So we got a 3 seasons for our first uncommon. I haven't pulled this one yet. So blue-green. 1 is mill 3 cards. 2, return up to 2 target snow permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. And number 3 is choose 3 cards in each graveyard. Their owners shuffle those cards into their libraries. Each graveyard. Interesting. Okay. Next uncommon. Path to the World Tree. 1 and a green. When Path to the World Tree enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shelf your library. And then you pay 2 and Wooburg, and you can sacrifice this. You can gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, target opponent loses 2 life, Path to the World Tree deals 2 damage to up to 1 target creature, and you can create a 2/2 bear. So it's like all the things. Anyway, alright. We got another uncommon. Ooh, alright. I think we might have gotten all the sagas at this point. So the Trickster God's Heist. So 2 blue-black. You may exchange control of 2 target creatures. Number 2. You may exchange control of 2 target non-basic, non-creature permanents that share a card type. And then number 3, target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. I mean, that seems mighty complicated. And unfortunately with us playing in virtual right now, I just don't know if I could pull that card off. It'd be a real pain. Anyway, next up we got a rare. Ooh, this is a new one. Crippling Fear, 2 black. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. So you effectively board wipe. That's not bad. We got a common, another Priest of the Haunted Edge. Got a foily Iron Verdict. And there we go. So let's separate out the rares real quick, just cause. Boom. Boom. All right, 3 more. Here we go. So far, nothing. Oh, we got a list card. We have a very, very angry angel. I like the black angels in this set. They are pretty cool. All right, we've got a Rimewood Falls. Got an Ice-Hide Troll. We've pulled one of these. Broken Wings, 2 and green. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Yep, that's going in some green decks, because, I mean, why do you not want to blow up all those things if you're in green? Alright, I think we've pulled one of these. Saw it coming. Not unhappy to have another one of those. Vega the Watcher, I've pulled one of these. Gates of Istfell, we've pulled one of these. Nico Defies Destiny, so that's a new one. Or maybe it is. 1 white blue. You gain 2 life for each foretold card you own in exile, which I guess if you're playing white-blue and you're foretelling, you can rack stuff up. Add white-blue. Spend this mana only to foretell cards or cast spells that have foretell. 3. Return target card with foretell from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. Alright, we got a rare. So we got another In Search of Greatness. Alright, y'all. So, looks like it's Blood on the Snow, the Rally the Ranks, and In Search for Greatness. We've got repeats. Also called In Search of Eldrazi, because for green at the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. And if you don't, you just scry 1. Oh, we got another rare. Alright, this is a new one. Maskwood Nexus, 4 for an artifact. Creatures you control are every creature type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. And then for 3 and a tap, you can create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Alright, and then we've got a fancy art Carder Doomscourge. 2 black, red for a 4/3 Demon Berserker, and when he enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able, and whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then we've got Raven's Wings. Oh man, that is a good one from the list. I forgot there was a list card here. So, Vampire Nocturnus, 1, black. Play with the top card of your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is black, Vampire Nocturnus and other vampires you control get +2/+1 and have flying. So, interestingly, I actually bought a Vampire Nocturnus, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago when I was retuning my vampire deck, but you know, I am not unhappy to have another one of these, and depending on how much this is worth, I might actually try selling it. So we'll put the list card there. We'll put that there. So far, last few packs, the list cards have done much more than the packs have, but it's all good. Alright, we got some Saroof. We got an Ice Tunnel. I think I've finally gotten at least 1 copy of all of those. Alright, this looks new. Elder Leaf Mentor, 3 and a green for a 3/2 Elf Warrior. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green elf creature token. Alright. Roots of Wisdom, this is also new. 1 and a green. For a sorcery, mill 3 cards, then return a land card or an elf card from your graveyard to your hand. If you can't, draw a card. So that's actually kind of nice, because sometimes you do these things and then you don't get anything to return. So, hey. Alright. 1 and a Sculptor of Winter, 1 and a green for a 2/2 Elf Rogue, and you untap Snowland. Glittering Frost, 2 and a green for a snow enchantment. Enchanted land is snow, and whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Alright. Jaspera Sentinel, green for a 1/2 Elf Rogue, and it's got reach, and you can tap and tap it to tap an untapped creature you control, add 1 mana of any color. Alright, this is looking like an elf pack. Dusk Wielder, a black for a 1/2 elf berserker with boast. And target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. It's not bad. Got another uncommon. We got a Batter Shield Warrior. Oh man, check that. That Batter Shield Warrior is fucking that bitch up. Alright, so 2 and a white for a 2/2 human warrior, and its boast is 1 and a white. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Alright. Frenzied Raider, 1 and a red for a 2/2 demon berserker. Whenever you activate a boast ability, put a +1/+1 counter on Frenzied Raider. Alright. We got a rare. Graven Lore. Alright, I've definitely pulled this one before. So 3 blue, blue. Scry X, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this, then draw 3 cards. So it's 5 to draw 3 cards, and you can maybe scry 5. We got another common. It is this card again. We got another... Oh, man, look at that. We got another stupid thing here. Alright. So far out of these packs, I've just gotten a bunch of repeats. Alright, we got a Spirit Token. We got a Mage doing some shit. Alright, we got a Foily Snow Mountain. We got an Undersea Invader, which nobody understands the point of. Demon Bolt. Craven Hulk. Smashing Success. Rune of Flight. Rune of Sustenance. Fucking a bitch up Warrior. Frenzied Raider. And our rare is a Faceless Haven. And we got a Pilfering Hawk. And the Foily Saw It coming. Alright, so kind of finished on a whimper, but you know what? We'll take it. I got some repeats, y'all, if anybody wants them. Y'all be safe out there. That's the box. I'm not going to even, like, add up what we got, but we are doing limited on Monday, so that should be fun.